Hello again, this is Crazy Person once again back and talking about part 2 of test 2 of the Mercury Laboratories.
Mind of a crazy person.
And I made that logo. It looks cool in my opinion.
222
I made that too.
Presents.
And for that logo I had to edit the T's so that they look like real T's, because with the font that was used you couldn't tell. And with this montage of clips is a collection of clips from Test 1, 2, and 3 in the Mercury Laboratories, partially to throw people off in what Test 2 contains. Just throw people off.
The Mercury
And
Laboratories.
I like that logo.
Welcome back.
And
last time,
the
3
newest
new test
version looks
subjects
really
took
good
on
too.
The first stage, and 2
But,
of them passed.
with the music,
Now it's time for our 3 returning test subjects to take on the first
I like
stage.
the way I said that.
First up is test subject number
Yeah, this music you
Last
currently
time,
listen to
she
is a
was
Tay
flawless on
Zonday
stage
song. I
1.
was a
Stage
fan
2,
of him.
she was
He's
strong and finished
definitely
with the best
slipped
time.
in quality.
Unfortunately,
Partially because he doesn't do
stage 3, she
videos
just
anymore,
ran out of time.
it seems like.
Let's see how she does this time.
Or songs, but
All right, it is
it's a
now time
karaoke
for
version of a
test subject number
song.
8 to take on the first stage. Let's see
And,
if she can beat all 4 stages this time. And she
I kind of regret using it, to tell you the truth. But on that, what you just saw is that, yeah, I realized she should have took a penalty on there, going up the slope climb. I never noticed, in all honesty. Throughout the editing, it wasn't until after all the videos were up. And yeah, we were quite surprised when she got that wrong. It was really easy. But talk about the course. I really don't like this course too much, just because there was very little changed in between 1 and 2. They didn't feel like there was a lot of innovation involved. But I mean, it was mostly the same thing. Only 2 obstacles were changed. And with the under hurdle, it wasn't supposed to be an under hurdle. It was what we did was originally. Well, it was supposed to be. It was supposed to have a paper barrier that you break through. With that obstacle was supposed to be like cool. The problem was what happened. It was very windy that day, which didn't help the whole being cold thing. But it was so windy that I just couldn't have the papers up, so it was just the under hurdle. Maybe you know, actually the reason I didn't replace it with just the regular hurdles, because that was later in stage 2, which I also don't care for that much in design.
All right, and now here is test subject number 17. Ready to take on the
this is kind of awkward, but the reason is because I wanted to keep that face that he did. There was the person who was keeping track of time was being a little slow with starting. And oh look, the clock's moving. Talking about the music, this is all Creative Commons stuff. I made sure I put all the links in the descriptions to the songs and the creators. And I think it's good music. It's not easy looking through music that you can legally find and have it work, because you know, you got to make sure it's long enough, and you got to make sure that at least in your opinion it's good. And he took a while to answer that one.
He guesses the right answer.
But the thing is, for those who were around when this was new, you know that there was at least a month difference between part 1 and part 2 in release. And the reason why is because this video file kept crashing on me as I was editing. It was annoying me so much. It was crashing so much. What I eventually ended up doing, actually at one point, the file even just got deleted on me, and Cyberlink's help is not very helpful at all. What I eventually did was I divided up into parts, and then I combined it together, 3 different parts, that I put into one big file. Which,
finally,
God.
it's time for test subject number 22. In the first 2 stages, he was strong.
It was so annoying. I just had a lot of problems editing this between my computer, mostly, with slowdowns,
All right, now here is
crashing. My computer just couldn't keep up. The biggest problem was just because the way I did the clock with having so many images in it. That was the main culprit. And look, I'm wearing that brown shirt again, like I mentioned in my Playgirl Revenge commentary. And no, I'm not wearing the shirt again. There's the snow. I'm normally the cameraman, so that's why the camera shots look different whenever I run. Someone else is doing it. 17, he's the one who does it when he records when I'm running. I usually have to give him direction. I think this was like...
Now into the verse.
I think it was around 2:30 at this point of the video when we were recording. But because it was winter,
much easier than he did last time.
The sun sets quickly, so it was getting dark already.
He slipped up in the last test,
but
gets onto the second bar.
It was just I actually considered tossing out
building up momentum. He jumps and
this
he makes it
version, the first two cuts.
Subject number 22.
Because the first two stages were recorded in December, and then 3 and 4 were recorded in, I believe, March, or maybe it was late March, early April. I'm trying to think.
3 returning test subjects took on the new first stage, and of the 3 of them, three of them
it was
passed.
very cold. It was not very.
Test subject number 8 blazed through the stage,
and also the video backgrounds that I mentioned in the first commentary. I got on a site called IgniteMotion.com. It's a free site. All the content is free. If you want to use it, by all means, use it. It's a good investment, and I like this song. I think it works. This whole thing works really well.
Time, our 5
but next time we're going to talk about stage 2 with some awkwardness and some strange things going on, and I will check you out later. Bye.